Hi everyone, welcome to my Max Academy. In this video, we'll continue with the chapter Arithmetic Progression, which is chapter number 5 in your 10th standard CBSE Mathematics. I will start with exercise 5.2 in your textbook, page number 105. Page number 105, exercise 5.2, problem number 1, first subdivision. So what is given is, so we have to fill in the blanks in the following table. The given that A is the first term, D is the common difference, and AN is the nth term. So what is given for the first problem, first division is A is given, which is the first term of the AP, which is 7, and D is given as 3, and your N is equal to 8. N denotes the number of terms, and AN we have to find, that is question mark. You have to find AN. So A is given, T is given, N is given, you have to find what is AN. Fine. So what is our AN formula? So general term of the AP is, our AN is A plus N minus 1 into D. General or any general term of an AP or nth term of an AP. Nth term of an AP, AN is called as the nth term of an AP. The nth term of an AP is A plus N minus 1 into D. This is the formula to find the nth term of an AP. So now we should find N is 8. So we have to find A8. When we say AN, find AN, which means N is 8. So we should find A8. So A8 we have to find, because N is 8. A is 7, substitute A is 7, plus N is 8. 8 minus 1 into D, D is 3. So that becomes 7 plus 7 times 3. So your A8, so your A8 is equal to 7 plus 21. So your A8 is 28. So we have found A8. Right? So we have found this. So A8 equal to 28. Right? So 8th term of this AP is 28. So now the second one, in the first problem, second subdivision. There what is given? A is given as minus 18, comma, D we have to find. So D is not given. D is question mark. D is what we have to find. And N is 10. And your AN is 0. AN is 0. Right? Now again we'll use the same formula. What is our formula? A plus N minus 1 into D is AN. Or you can say AN equal to A plus N minus 1 into D. This is our formula for nth term of an AP. Now A is minus 18 plus N is 10. 10 minus 1 into D we don't know. So D, let's keep it as D. AN is 0. AN is 0. Now if you simplify this, minus 18 plus this is 9D. This is 9D equal to 0. So which means 9D equal to 18, because this minus 18 goes this side, because plus 18, then your D becomes 18 by 9, which means 2. So the value of D is 2. D is the common difference. So the common difference is 2, or the value of D is 2. Fine. Now let's go to the third one. In the first problem, third part. Third part says, here A is asked. First term we have to find. So A is not given, question mark. And D is given as minus 3. And N is 18. Your AN is minus 5. AN is minus 5. Fine. So let's substitute. So what is our formula? Our nth term is A plus N minus 1 into D is equal to AN. A plus N minus 1 into D equal to AN. And we have to find A. Let's substitute here. So A is A plus N is 18 minus 1 into D. D is minus 3 equal to AN. AN is minus 5. If you substitute all of the values, then you get A plus 18 minus 1 is 17 into minus 3 equal to minus 5. So A is equal to 17 times minus 17 times 3 is 51 equal to minus 5. So A becomes minus 5 plus 51. So A becomes 46. So what is the first term of the AP? It is 46. Value of A is 46. Now first one, fourth part. What is given? In that A is given as minus 18.9. So A is minus 18.9 and D is 2.5 and your N we have to find. N is question mark and AN equal to 3.6. AN is equal to 3.6. We have to find the value of N. And find the value of N. So that again we will apply. So our A plus N minus 1 into D is AN. That is the nth term of an AP. Now A is minus 18.9 plus N minus 1. N we don't know. We'll keep it as N minus 1. D is 2.5 equal to AN. AN is 3.6. Right? Now we'll take this minus 18.9 to the other side. So we get N minus 1 into 2.5. Let's not multiply. Let's keep this 2.5 as it is. This minus 18.9 goes to the other side. So this is 3.6 plus 18.9. Right? That will become 22.5. That is your N minus 1 into 2.5. Is 22.5. Now, so your N minus 1 becomes 22.5 by 2.5. This 2.5 goes down. So multiply by 10, divide by 10 because we don't want to have decimals. So if you do that, you get 225 by 25. Right? So N minus 1 equal to 225 by 25 is, it goes 9 times. So it is 9. So N is equal to 9 plus 1. Minus 1 goes this side, it will become plus 1. If these two gets cancelled, 25 ones are 25, 25 nines are 225. So it becomes 9. 225 by 25 is 9. So you get N is equal to 10. N is equal to 10. So number of terms is 10. Fine. Then all of you can pause the video, take the notes. I'll go to the next one, which is the fifth subdivision in the first problem. So what is the fifth division? Fifth subdivision. That is A is given as 3.5. So A is 3.5. D is 0. Common difference is 0. N is 105. We have to find what is AN. AN equal to what? We have to find what is AN. Fine. So, what is 105? So now again our AN formula is A plus N minus 1 into D. A plus N minus 1 into D. So our AN is equal to A is 3.5 plus N is 105 minus 1 into D is 0. So that becomes 0. So your AN is 3.5. Your AN is 3.5. Fine. So this completes the first problem in the exercise. Now we'll go to the second problem. So second question in the exercise 5.2, which is choose the correct answer or choose the correct choice in the following and justify. So we have to find the 30th term of the AP. The first question is find the 30th term. Find 30th term of the AP. What is that? AP is 10, 7, 4 dot dot dot. 10, 7, 4 dot dot dot. We have to find the 30th term of this AP, which means we should find A30. Which means we should find what is A30. 30th term of AP is A30. So what is A30 formula? So A30 is A plus 30 minus 1 into D. If you substitute in this formula, A plus N minus 1 into D, I am just substituting for N as 30. Now we can find this if you know A and D. Now what is A? A is the first term of the AP. So A is what? So value of A is the first term of the AP, which is 10. And what is D? Common difference is A2 minus A1. And what is A2? A2 is 7. Minus this is A1. This is A1, A2, A3. So A2 minus A1. 7 minus 10, which is minus 3. So we have found D. So substitute A and D here. So your A30 becomes, right? A plus A is 10 plus 30 minus 1 is 29 into D. D is minus 3. So you get 10 plus 29 times minus 3 is minus 87. That is your A30. So your A30 becomes negative 77, minus 77. What is your A30? It is minus 77, which is option C. So option C is the right answer. Option C, which is minus 77. Fine. Then the second part, in second problem, second part, we have to find the 11th term of the AP. Right. So AP is this. What is AP? AP is minus 3, comma minus 1 by 2, comma 2, comma dot 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 dot. This is an AP. What we have to find? We have to find the 11th term of the AP, which means you have to find A11. A11 is question mark. A11 is question mark. We have to find A11. Right. The solution is, again, let's write what is our, let's find what is A. A is the first term, which is minus 3. So whenever an AP is given, let's try to write first A and D. So D is what? A2 minus A1, common difference. A2 is minus 1 by 2, minus 1 by 2, that is A2 minus A1, minus A1, A1 is minus 3. So that becomes minus 1 by 2 plus 3. That will be equal to minus 1 plus 6 by 2, which is 5 by 2, which is plus 5 by 2. So that is your D. That is your D. So A is minus 3, first term, and D is A2 minus A1, and this is A2, this is A1. So A1 is, sorry, A2 minus A1. A2 is minus 1 by 2 minus A1. A1 is minus 3. You get 5 by 2. So that is your D. Now A11, let's calculate. What is A11? The formula is A plus 11 minus 1 into D. So A11 is, so A11 is A plus 11 minus 1 into D. Because of the formula A plus n minus 1 into D, or AN is A plus n minus 1 into D. In this I am putting A11 means I put 11 minus 1 into D. So A11, that is what we have to find. We have to find the 11th term is A. A is minus 3 plus 11 minus 1 is 10 into D. D is what? 5 by 2. So into 5 by 2. So 2 and 10 gets cancelled. You get 5. So you get minus 3 plus 25. 5 5s are 25. So A11. So A11 becomes 22. So the 11th term of this AP is 22, which is option B. So the right answer is option B. Option B is the right answer. Right here, option C for the first one. For the second problem, second subdivision, option B, which is the 11th term is 22. Fine. Now let's go to the third question. So what the third question says? The third question is, in the following AP, find the missing terms in the boxes. So the first one is given as 2, comma, there is a box, comma, 26. Now we have to find the missing numbers in this AP. So it's an AP. So it has one first term. So this is A1, this is A2, this is A3, comma, comma. So A1 is given as 2, A2 we have to find, A3 is given. Now what is our A1? A1, the first term. So our A1 is the first term A, we call it as, that is 2. So A1 is 2. And what is A2? A2 is, if you apply in this formula, A2 is A plus 2 minus 1 into D. A plus n minus 1 into D, and n is 2. A2 is A plus 2 minus 1 into D. So if you apply in this formula, this is our AN formula. Right? I'll write the AN formula here, because we keep using that. AN is equal to A plus n minus 1 into D. So AN is A plus n minus 1 into D. Fine. Now, so if you, so A2 is A plus 2 minus 1 into D, which is A plus 2 minus 1 is 1, 1 into D is D. Right now we know A. If we know D, then we can find A2. We are supposed to find what is A2, the missing box here. This missing box is the second term. This is first term, second term, third term. Second term is A2, first term is A1, third term is A3. Now we have to find D. The A1, A is given. We know A is 2, but D we need to know. If we know D, then we can substitute D. For that they have given A3. A3 is 26. So A3 is given as what? 26. But what is A3? A3 is A plus 3 minus 1 into D. That is equal to 26. And what is A? A is 2. So 2 plus 3 minus 1 is 2 into D equal to 26. Now from this we can find D. So this gives us A. This will give you D. So this gives us A. This will give you D. Once you know A and D, you can substitute here A2. A2 is A plus D. Now what is here? So 2D is equal to 26. This 2 goes this side, become minus 2. Your 2D is equal to 24. Your D is equal to 24 by 2, which is 12. So your common difference D is 12. Now let's find our A2. What is A2? This is what we have to find. So box is our A2. A2 is equal to A plus D from here, right? And A is what? A is 2 plus D. D is what? D is 12. A2. So A2 is equal to 14. What is A2? So the missing box is 14. So 2, 14, 26. Clear? So the answer, the box is 14. The missing number is 14, 1, 4. Fine. Now let's go to the next one. This is the second one. Second problem. So what it is? So third one, second subdivision. So third one, second subdivision is, so they have given some boxes. That is box, comma 13, then box, comma 3. Right? So which means, so this is your A1, first term, this is A2, this is A3, this is A4. So they have given A2 and A4. You have to find A1 and A3. You have to find A1 and A3. Now what is our solution? What is our A1? A1 is A plus 1 minus 1 into D, which is A. 1 minus 1 is 0, 0 into D is 0. So your A1 is the first term, obviously A. Then A2 is A plus 2 minus 1 into D, that is A plus D. And your A3 is A plus 3 minus 1 into D, which is A plus 2D. And your A4 is A plus 4 minus 1 into D, which is A plus 3D. Now we have to find this and this, right? But A plus D, so this is given as A plus D, A2 is given as 13. And A4 is given as 3. This we have to find, this we have to find. Clear? We have to find the first term A and we have to find the third term A plus 2D. First term and third term, that is second and fourth are given. So from second and fourth term, we have to find A and D. Once we find A and D, we'll substitute here, you'll get the first term, we'll substitute A and D here, you'll get the third term. So we are supposed to find A and D using these two equations. Now what is the first equation? We have A plus D equal to 13. This equation. Then A plus 3D is A plus 3D equal to 3. Right? Now let's subtract. So if you subtract, you'll get minus, minus, minus. We are going to solve them using elimination method and we need to find the value of A and D. Right? So A will get cancelled. A minus 3D is minus 2D is equal to 13 minus 3 is 10. 13 minus 3 is 10. So our D becomes 10 by minus 2. So our D is minus 5. Now we found D. Now we should find A. Right? Now what will be A? So A plus D is 13. So A plus D is 13. So D is minus 5. So A minus 5 is 13. Instead of D, I am putting minus 5. Right? So your A becomes minus 5 goes to that side, 13 plus 5. So your A is 18. Right? So we have found A is 18 and D is minus 5. So therefore our A1 is A. So our A is how much? 18. So the first term is 18, which is this is 18. We have found this. Then A3. A3 is A plus 2D. A3 is A plus 2D. And A is what? A is 18 plus 2 into D. D is minus 5. So that gives you 18 minus 10, which is 8. That is your A3. So A3 is 8. So your A1 is 18 and your A3 is 8. So this box is 18, this box is 8. So we have found the missing boxes. Fine. Right. So now the third problem. Let me erase this. I'll keep this formula. An is A plus n minus 1 into D. So now third part. So what it is? Again set of numbers are given and boxes are given. So 5 comma box comma 9 1 by 2. 9 1 by 2. So they have given the 4 terms. This is A1, this is A2, this is A3, this is A4. Now first term and fourth term are given. We are asked to find the second term and third term. Fine. Now what is our A1? A1 is A, which is 5, first term. A2 is what? A2 is A plus 2 minus 1 into D, which means A plus D. And A3 is A plus 3 minus 1 into D. We are substituting in the AN formula, right? So A plus 2D. And A4 is A plus 4 minus 1 into D, which is A plus 3D. See, again here this we don't know, question mark. This we don't know, question mark. This is given as 9 1 by 2. Fourth term is 9 1 by 2, 9 and a half. Fine. So now let's find D from here. So using this and this, using these two, we should find A and D. A is already given. First term is 5. We have to find D. So we will substitute A as 5 here. So our A plus 3D equal to 9 1 by 2. 9 1 by 2 means this becomes 18 plus 1, 19 by 2. You convert this into improper fraction, right? So A is 5 plus 3 into D equal to 19 by 2. Right? Now let's substitute. Now what is 3D? 3D is equal to 19 by 2 minus 5. This plus 5 goes this side to become minus 5. So your 3D becomes 19 minus 10 by 2. If you do the fraction subtraction, so you get 3D is equal to 9 by 2. So D becomes 9 by 2 into 3. So this 3 will come down. It will go to the denominator. So 3 will get cancelled. 3 will get D as 3 by 2. So your D common difference D is 3 by 2. Right? So now what is our A2? So we have found D, we know A. What is A2? A2 is A plus D, and A is first term is 5 and D is 3 by 2. If you add 5 plus 3 by 2, you get 10 plus 3 by 2, which is 13 by 2. And 13 by 2 is 6 1 by 2. If you convert the mixed fraction into, the improper fraction into mixed fraction, A2, you get 6 1 by 2, right? Then we have to find A4. What is A4? A4 is equal to A plus 3D, not A4, sorry, A3, because we have to find this. A plus 2D, that is equal to A is 5, plus 2 into D, D is 3 by 2, so 3 by 2. 2 gets cancelled, you get 5 plus 3, which is 8. So your third term is 8. The second term is 6 and a half. So this is 6 1 by 2. And your third term is 8. Fine. So that's how we'll find the missing terms of this, the given AP list. Now let's go to the third one, fourth part. So third one, fourth part is, third question, fourth subdivision is minus 4 minus 4 comma box comma box comma box comma box comma 6. See, they can give any number of boxes. It doesn't matter. As long as they have given two terms, any two terms of an AP, we will be able to find A and D. Once you know A, which is the first term, and D, the common difference, you can find the rest of the things. So from these two information, we are supposed to find A and D. Right? So this is A1, this is A2, A3, A4, A5 and A6. So our A1 is given as minus 4 and A1 is what? A. So A is minus 4. A1 means first term is denoted by A and our A6 is what? A6 is 6. So sixth term is 6 and A6 can be written as A plus 6 minus 1 into D, that is 6. Right? So we can do it in the same way also if you want. I mean, the only thing that I'm trying to do here is when you know two terms, you can find A and D, then you can find the rest of the terms. So if you want to do it in the same way, we can do it. So A1 is A, which is minus 4, and A2 is A plus 2 minus 1 into D, which is A plus D. Our A3 is A plus 3 minus 1 into D, which is A plus 2D. Our A4 is A plus 4 minus 1 into D, which is 3D, A plus 3D. Our A5 is equal to A plus 4 minus 1 into D, that is equal to A plus 4D. Our A6 is A plus 6 minus, so this is 5 minus 1. 6 minus 1 into D, that is equal to A plus 5D. Now here A is given, so this we don't know, question mark. This we have to find, this we have to find, this we have to find, and A plus 5D is given as 6. Fine. So we have the two equations. So what is the first equation? Our A equal to minus 4, this one, and this is A plus 5D equal to 6. Now let's substitute A is equal to minus 4 here, we can find D. Now once you find A and D, then we can substitute in these two, find the rest of the terms. So if I substitute A equal to minus 4 here, it becomes minus 4 plus 5D equal to 6. Then 5D equal to 6. This minus 4 goes to the other side, it will become plus 4. From LHS it goes to RHS, right hand side. So it becomes plus 4. So you get 10. So your D is 10 by 5. So your D is 2. Now we found A, we found D. Now let's find A2. What is A2? A2, which is this box, is A plus D. So A plus D. And what is A? A is minus 4. I can even write here. A is minus 4 plus D is 2, which is minus 2. Minus 4 plus 2. So this becomes minus 2. So the A3 is A plus 2D. Right? That is minus 4 plus 2 into 2. D is 2. So that is 0. So it is 0. Then A4 is A plus 3D. That is A4. That is equal to minus 4. That is A plus 3 into D. D is 2. Now minus 4, 3 2s are 6. Minus 4 plus 6 is plus 2. So 2. So A5 is A plus 4D. That is equal to minus 4 plus 4 into D. D is 2. So 8 minus 4 is 4. 4. So it is the boxes are minus 2, 0, 2 and 4. So we have found the missing boxes. Fine. So now the fifth one, let me go to this one. The third problem, fifth subproblem. So third one, fifth subproblem. So the numbers are minus 2, 0, 2 and 4 in this previous problem. Now let's go to the fifth one. So fifth one, what is given? Given are box 38, box minus 22. So these are given, right? Minus 22. So which means your this is A1, comma A2, comma A3, comma A4, comma A5, comma A6. So again here A1 is what? A, that we don't know, question mark. A1 we don't know. A2 is what? A2 is A plus 2 minus 1 into D, that is A plus D, and that is given as 38. Now A3 is A plus 3 minus 1 into D, that is A plus 2D, that we don't know, question mark, this one. Then A4 similarly A plus 4 minus 1 into D, that is equal to A plus 3D, that is also we don't know, question mark. A5 is equal to A plus 5 minus 1 into D, that is equal to A plus 4D, that is also question mark. Right? Now A6 is what? A plus 6 minus 1 into D, that is equal to A plus 5D, and that is given as minus 22. Right? So again, two of the terms are given, A2 and A6. So using these two terms, we should solve and find the value of A and D. Once you know A and D, the first term is A, common difference D. Once you know A and D, we can substitute in the rest of the terms we can substitute in these and we can find the rest of the terms. So what we know this, A plus D equal to 38, and this is A plus 5D equal to minus 22. Let's solve this and find pair of linear equations in two variables. We'll solve this to find the value of A and D. Now what is A? So if you subtract minus, this becomes plus. Elimination method, A goes off. This is minus 4D. D minus 5D is minus 4D is equal to 38 plus 22 is 60. Right, now your D becomes 60 by minus 4, which means minus 15. So D is minus 15. Now we have found D. Now let's substitute D as minus 15 here to find A. So A plus D is 38 and A plus D is minus 15 equal to 38. So which means A is equal to, this minus 15 goes this side. So this is A minus 15 equal to 38. Then minus 15 goes this side. Your A becomes 38 plus 15. Minus 15 goes to the other side. So it becomes 53. A is 53. 38 plus 15. So A is 53 and D is minus 15. Now let's find the other terms. So we have found A is, so A1 is what? A1 is A, that is question mark, which is 53. And what is A2? So I'll write that 53 here. We have found this 53. Fine. Now A2 is what? A2 is A plus D. A plus D. And A is how much? A is 53 plus D is minus 50. Right? So 53 minus 15 is, okay, A2 is already given. We need not find A2. Sorry, we have to find, so this is already known. We have to find A3. A3 is A plus 2D. That is called A plus A is how much? A is 53. 53 plus 2 into 15 minus 15. So that gives you 53 minus 30, which is 23. So this is 23. Fine. Now A4. A4 is A plus 3D. That is your A4. A4 is A plus 3D. A plus 3D, that is equal to A. A is 53 plus 3 into minus 15 because D is minus 15. So you get 53 minus 45, which is 8 plus 8. So this becomes 8. That is your A4. Now A5, the last term, A5 is equal to A plus 4D. A plus 4D is A5. That A5 is A plus 4D, that is equal to A plus 4 into minus 15. So A is 53. So 53 plus 4 into minus 15. That becomes 53 minus 60, which is minus 7. So this is minus 7. Fine. So your A5 is minus 7. A5 is minus 7. So this is A3, this is A4, this is A5. So we have found all the terms which are 53, the boxes 53, 23, 8 and minus 7. Fine. Clear? So all of you can take the notes, pause the video and take the notes. I will stop the session here. You can watch my next video for the continuation of this. Thank you for watching. See you all in the next video. Thank you.